wanted to do all the wrong things. He wanted to do all the wrong things. And so I need to humanize my child for him and make him understand that he's his peer. And he shouldn't be out here treating his peers like that, no matter what they look like. But I want him to see me and for him to know that he has caused so much pain.
Emotions understandably running high today with the Tops mass shooter confessing to his crimes in court. Good evening. We want to thank you for joining us on this Monday. The 19-year-old gunman now facing life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Payton Gendron entering a total of 15 guilty pleas in Erie County Court just this morning. He is the first person in the state convicted of a domestic act of terrorism motivated by hate. The charges also include 10 counts of murder in the first degree, attempted murder as a hate crime, and criminal possession of a weapon. All this stems from the mass shooting that killed 10 of our neighbors at the Top store on Jefferson Avenue in Buffalo back on May 14th. We're going to hear from the victims' families in just a moment. But we begin our team coverage tonight with senior reporter Eileen Buckley. She's live in the newsroom with more on what happened in court just today. Eileen?
Well, Jeff, Payton Gendron is no longer referred to as the alleged gunman. After pleading guilty to state charges in an Erie County courtroom this morning, the gunman admitting his guilt to murdering 10 people and injuring 3 at the Top 6 months ago. And his plea came in front of many of the victims' family members.
This racist murderer did not fulfill what he set out to accomplish. He failed. He failed miserably.
19-year-old Payton Gendron admitting to the May 14th shooting at the Tops Market on Jefferson Avenue, where he wore tactical gear armed with an illegally modified assault weapon in a racially motivated attack.
In just over 2 minutes, the defendant, with the intent to murder as many African Americans as he could, killed 10 innocent black people and attempted to kill 3 others.
No cameras were allowed inside the courtroom, but many family members lined up outside, waiting to get inside to hear the gunman admit to the massacre that killed or wounded their loved ones. That is where they learned the store camera captured the attack, as well as a camera mounted on a helmet he was wearing.
Their screams of fear and confusion are heard on the defendant's camera.
Those of us who got to sit in the courtroom witnessed a domestic terrorist, a racist mass murder, plead guilty to killing 10 precious innocent people and wounding 3 others.
Gendron pleading guilty to 15 counts in the state charges. That included the highest charge of domestic terrorism motivated by hate.
No individual in the history of the state of New York has been found guilty of that domestic terrorism charge motivated by hate until today.
The Buffalo Police Commissioner and Mayor Byron Brown responding to the gunman's plea.
Over 28 years of policing, I've been in a lot of courtrooms and have never been impacted like I was today to actually see this individual in the courtroom pleading guilty to these vicious, horrific, hate-filled, racist murders.
It was clear that this act of pure evil, premeditated pure evil, that this individual knew what they were doing, and this individual pled guilty to what they were doing.
Gendron will appear for his sentencing February 15th, and that is when family members will be given a chance to speak before the killer. DA Flynn noted this was swift justice and spares families the pain of a trial, but he still faces similar charges in federal courts. Live in the newsroom tonight, Eileen Buckley, 7 News.
Such an emotional day, Eileen, for the family members and this community overall. Thank you.